Hi everyone! In this video we will solve equations with fraction coefficients. We have a fraction on both sides of the equation here with the same denominator. Because of that, it will be easier to multiply both sides by the lowest common denominator to get rid of all of the fractions. Since the denominators are already in common, we will just use the number 5 and we'll multiply this to both sides of the equation. 5 times the left side and 5 times the right side. We can simplify before we multiply. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 5 divided by 5 is 1, and now we don't have any more fractions. On the left side we have 1 times 1, which is 1, and 1 times the quantity of negative 3a minus 12 is just the quantity negative 3a minus 12. On the right side we have 1 times 6, which is 6, times the quantity of 2a plus 3. Some may wonder why we don't distribute the 5 inside the parentheses here, and that's because of the commutative property. Using the commutative property, we end up with 5 times 1/5 times the quantity, and so we can just multiply the 5 times 1/5 first, and then the result of that will be distributed into the quantity of those parentheses. So in a way, it kind of does get multiplied inside the parentheses, except that it's been reduced. Now that we've simplified that, we can go ahead and do the distributive property on the right-hand side, which gives us 12a plus 18. And on the left-hand side, 1 times that quantity was just this quantity, so we can just drop off the parentheses. Now we need to combine all of the variables on one side of the equation, and I'm going to go ahead and add 3a to both sides so that all of my variables go to the right-hand side. And this is just personal preference. You can choose whichever side you want. So we're left with negative 12 on the left side. 12 plus 3a gives us 15a, and we still have the plus 18. Now we need to continue isolating the variable by subtracting 18 from both sides. On the right-hand side, 18 minus 18 cancels, so we're left with 15a. On the left-hand side, we have negative 12 minus 18, which is negative 30. And now to continue simplifying and isolating the variable, we'll divide both sides by 15. On the right-hand side, 15 divided by 15 cancels. So we're left with a equals negative 30 divided by positive 15 is negative 2. So our solution is a equals negative 2, and we can always go back and substitute it into the original equation to check to see if we have the correct solution. I'm not going to demonstrate that here, but you can try it on your own, and we're all done.